Well, there's no sugarcoating. This video, it is on Google. In my opinion, one of the best companies in the world. So they own YouTube. You can search anything. They also have a new feature which we're going to be going into today and testing out. But if you look on the overall weekly chart, this looks primed. This looks ready. A W pattern formation. Usually it struggles at all-time high, and it struggled twice before. If it can break this, and it can actually break this channel, which is forming here, it may be go time for Google. We might be seeing, I think, minimum of 220 here. Maybe even 240, pushing on 260. In a bull case, who knows? Especially with the dividends. If you look at the revenue that they're generating. So they are generating 300 billion in revenue. And that is the most out of all the other big dogs we've got on this list. They're taking home about 100 billion, which is similar to Meta, Apple, and just quite a little bit shy of Microsoft. But Microsoft is at a premium valuation. I feel like Google, on its PE ratio currently, which is around 21, which is decent, especially for a company like Google, where you see PE ratios like this once in a while. In a bull run, don't get me wrong, you might have to offload this sooner rather than later, but they're going to generate revenue in bear markets as well, because everyone's using it, and they've actually got a language model similar to ChatGPT, which I've asked questions, and Google's products are used by almost everyone daily. Makes the company strong and a steady source of income from advertising and other services. So it is literally an advertising agency. So people pay money to Google to advertise their products, and is a leader in artificial intelligence. So if you're on that AI narrative, which is a big narrative and a lot of people want to invest in, this could lead to more innovative products and future growth, because these big companies are spending hundreds of billions into AI, because they know how important that is. Cloud computing business is expanding. Another way to make money is considered a good value to other tech companies. Some think it's undervalued. I feel like it was a few weeks ago when I was advertising for you to get it, but now it is a little bit less. So I'd say it's becoming fair valued, but it does face legal challenges and concerns about its size, and faces competition from AI chatbots and other tech companies. It's a good investment if you're looking at a strong company with growth potential in AI and cloud computing. And I feel like it has the advantage because a lot of people use it already. So looking at how to use this large language model, I can't even say that today. Google PE ratio, and it'll give you the exact PE ratio, so it'll scan across the net, and this AI should get better with time as well. So currently it is 21.51. It is up a little bit from the 20, which we like to consider a good value, especially for a major business like Google. It's just beautiful. I'll actually show you my portfolio because I have got two others that I do want to show as well. Because I'm currently in Novo Nordisk, Lululemon, a little bit of Silver and Pepsi, but they're not coming back to my buy areas. But I think Novo Nordisk is going to recover. GLP-1, the revenue's insane. Some people say Eli Lilly. Look at that graph, bro. It's like a meme coin. When it hits rock bottom, that's when you want to be buying. I think it did hit a very low level there, like 45.29, and I was down like £50 on this. I know it's only a small portfolio, but it's just something I'm trying to build on. This competitor that people are liking is Eli Lilly. That's jumped up a lot, a hell of a lot, from the 629 area region to 696. I'd be reluctant to buy it now because it's in this descending wedge. It is going to break out eventually, but I'd want a confirmation. And plus, I feel like Novo's the better risk to reward and more undervalued. Lululemon also. The only thing it's competing with in this industry is Nike, which is a big brand name, don't get me wrong, but this looks bottomed out and they are generating a lot of money, and the risk to reward looks good. Because if you look at Nike currently, I did hold Nike as well before, I don't know if you guys remembered, it is overvalued and its PE ratio isn't anywhere near. So if we look at PE ratio of Novo and Lulu, so if it gives us the PE of them, and then we'll check the PE of Nike and Eli Lilly and see which one you like a little bit more. It is more risky though with these. compared to the big brand in Nike, because they've shown to turn things around. But these lot are starting to pay a premium, like Lululemon and Nike, rather than making more discounts for their customers, so the customers can pay for the problems in that industry with Novo Nordisk. I feel like it's just a lot of panic, just because they've disagreed a little bit with Hims and Hers, the stock Hims and Hers, with certain drugs, caused Hims and Hers to drop a little bit. Novo Nordisk will easily be able to recover. It's a business generating a lot of revenue. Current PE is lower than its historical average of 27.30, especially with the blow-off top it did have. It had a massive blow-off top. It went from literally nothing, so 50 to 150. Of course it's going to come back down. These are the areas I'd want to buy at, especially because they're not a premium and a company I believe in like Google, so I need that leeway. Now, once they do come back to break even, because my total profit and loss is minus £2, then once they start to come back to break even, I can put a stop loss on and save myself there. To be fair, I should have the stop loss on currently, but I just held it as and when and see how things go.